Do you love desserts but you're afraid to eat them because of dietary restrictions like diabetes, you're gluten-free, lactose intolerant, or you're just avoiding foods that are fattening and unhealthy? Desserts are to me what porn is to an 18-year-old boy. I'm Jasmine, a yoga teacher and holistic lifestyle blogger that still loves her desserts. I fantasize about dark chocolate truffles. I love to leisurely and repeatedly read cookbooks. I relish reading restaurant reviews, and I'll drive an extra 30 minutes for the hippest food happening. I get off on baking and cooking desserts more than anything with family and friends, because when you're cooking, you have the extra excuse of licking the bowl, the mixers, tasting repeatedly to get it right before it goes in the oven, and then you're getting the first taste when it's done. So why should you listen to me? Well, I'm a yoga teacher of about 5 years and a yoga student for more than 15. And during my pregnancy, I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes, which forced me to monitor my health to a whole new level. I've always had a hard time saying no to desserts, even though I value health, wellness, and vitality highly. So how can I reconcile this intense craving I have for sweets with wellness and optimum well-being? You probably have the same cravings too, or you wouldn't be watching this. Well, I'm going to share with you some secrets on how you can make your favorite desserts without sacrificing flavor and without feeling guilty. There's so many alternative ways to sweeten without the toxic effects of refined white sugar, like alternative sweeteners that won't spike your glycemic index too much, which make them diabetic safe. Do you know that refined white sugar has a similar chemical compound to heroin and cocaine? That's why they're so addictive. If you're gluten-free, there's so many alternative flours that you can use, some that are made with ground nuts or alternative grains. If you don't eat dairy, then there's alternatives to butter and milk, such as nut oils, or you can use things like soaked nuts or tofu to give desserts creaminess. Since I often make traditional desserts but substitute other ingredients to lower their glycemic load or reduce calories, dairy, or gluten, I often don't tell people how it's made until after they're moaning with delight. Wow, this banana cream pie is amazing. Thank you. I made the crust with dates and pecans, and the cream is soaked cashews with maple syrup topped with toasted coconut. Desserts are my kryptonite. I just have to have them. So instead of feeling guilty of the added sugar, fat, gluten, or dairy, I found recipes from Kelly Herring of The Healing Gourmet, who wrote the Guilt-Free Desserts Guide, and those desserts that nourish me instead of deplete me, and that are decadent instead of deprivational. How would you like over 50 decadent yet nourishing recipes that leave you feeling amazing both in your level of vitality but will make your mouth happy? Recipes such as creme brulee, cheesecake, chocolate ganache, tarts, truffles, custards, pound cakes. You'll also learn the importance of using alternative flours, sweeteners, organics, and healthy fats. Just remember, decadence, not deprivation.